So 2022 was probably one of the best years I've ever had in business yet. With the combination of my wedding videography company and my production company, allowing me to have my first year as a six-figure earner. Now, heading into 2023, I have bigger aspirations. And in order for me to grow even more, it doesn't call for me to actually work harder. It actually calls for me to work smarter. Which is why in this video, I'm gonna be sharing with you the tools that I'm gonna be using in order to grow my company even bigger in 2023 in hopes that I will now be able to create systems instead of spending 24 hours of my time trying to figure out how to grow my business even more. Let's get started. Now, the first tool is super obvious. Social media. Social media is kind of like breadcrumbing our clients into wanting to do business with us, which the end result being they're gonna buy from us, our product, or our services. So let's just take my wedding videography company, for example. I put 1-minute trailers out and post them on my social media to get people enticed to want to look further as far as possibly wanting to do business with me. I use social media to get people's attention to then make them more curious about what else I can do. Now, the next tool is something that I'm pretty sure everyone already knows about, which is Linktree. There are tons of link softwares out there, but in the gist, Linktree is where you can create links to control where exactly you want your traffic or your clients to go. If we're keeping on the topic of the wedding side, it allows for me to take people from my social media to either send them to my website or my portfolio so they can get a better understanding of the full scale of the work that I do. Softwares like this are gonna make it really easy for you to be able to control the direction of where your traffic is going, almost kind of like a funnel. So the next tools being your website or your portfolio are gonna play a major part because now people are going to be able to see exactly what you can do at a grand scheme level. This is where you put your best work out there so people can actually see like, wow, this person does incredible work. Once you pretty much have them on the hook and they're pretty much ready to start interacting with you, this is where the next tool is gonna come in major handy. Now, this next tool is the one-stop shop, the heavy artillery called Honeybook. No, this video is not sponsored by any of these and is definitely not sponsored by Honeybook. However, I've just been using Honeybook from the time that I've actually started my business until now, and it is such a valuable asset to have as far as the structure of any video company. Honeybook is gonna allow you to create, which is the next part of the tool, because all this is in Honeybook, which is the client acquisition. Once people are now on your website or in your portfolio, you need to be able to get them to now like, hey, I'm interested, here's my information, so now you can get in contact with me. Honeybook allows you to have not just the client acquisition forms, but also create contracts, be able to set up meetings and schedule with people for them to have conversations with you about the project that you're gonna be doing, actual contracts, payment processing. It literally has everything that you're gonna need from this point on to create a in one place system that your clients can now go through. Pretty much a CRM on steroids. Now, I'm not gonna go through my entire process throughout Honeybook because it gets pretty intuitive even in there, but just letting you know that Honeybook is a major tool that you can use to then further your company even more and honestly even come off a little more professional than you might be. And I only say this because sometimes I don't feel like I'm the most professional, but I feel like Honeybook definitely has my back in that area. Being that I've grown a lot within my company within the years, I'm unable to do everything. And so the next thing that I'm actually utilizing and leveraging as a video business is editors. Editors are going to play a major part because let's be real, guys. As a videographer, a cinematographer, whatever you want to call it, editing is a major bottleneck of this side of the company. So in order for you to save time, you're gonna need to leverage some editors that are really gonna be able to help you. And not just any editors, but editors that actually do a better job than you, bring out even more of the footage that you give them. Like for instance, when I first started, I was the editor of all the films and I did a pretty okay job, but it wasn't until I started leveraging other editors that can tell a much better story than me, that really pulled the story out of my footage, that really took the company to the next level. Like for instance, now my editor, his name is Odell, and Odell does a phenomenal job of telling a story and honestly getting stuff out that I didn't even see at first, and I'm the one that shot it. I was there at the wedding, he wasn't. And the last thing to top off the customer experience, at least from my side, is the deliverables. This is one part I'm using particularly on the wedding side, not so much on the production side, but this is just more so of customer experience. But there are companies out there that actually help with giving clients their final product. And one that I'm probably gonna use this year is actually Notebox. Again, this is not sponsored by Notebox either, but I think they have a phenomenal product where you can deliver your product to clients with either an engraved little box that has a USB that you can give to the clients, or I think there's another one called Storybook that I'll probably use as well. It delivers to the clients as a little booklet. And as soon as they open it, the video starts playing immediately. Like, think about how incredible of an experience that is. As soon as you open it, it starts playing. Again, that's probably only more for on the wedding side than the production side, but regardless, I think that's a great one to use if you're doing any bit of deliverables to clients of the consumer nature. And guys, that's it. These are the tools that I'm gonna be using pretty much a majority of 2023 to help increase and grow my company even more. And I hope it does the exact same for you. Even for anyone who's just getting started, I think if you were to even use some of these tools to start your structure of your company, you are going to do very, very well within the year. And if there are any tools that you guys think that would outperform what I suggested, please leave them in the comments. Let me know. You know, I don't know everything that's out there, but you guys can probably help me even more. I appreciate you guys so much for watching this video. Don't forget to click the like button if you guys really enjoyed this video. Leave a comment on any other kind of videos that you think you would really enjoy that I would be able to produce. If you guys really want to go ahead and support the channel and the growth of everything that I'm trying to produce here, go ahead and hit that subscribe button so you can be notified whenever I post a new video, along with that bell icon. I appreciate you guys watching this video, and I'll see you guys on the next one. I think it's funny that people don't really understand how much I actually mess up on these videos. Hot. I hope I didn't do that weird blinking thing that I do when I'm in videos. Like I close my eyes for a long amount of time. Like I hope no one really noticed that. Did I have this eye booger in my eye the whole time? Well, that's embarrassing. Gosh. What are you guys still doing here? Man, get out of here.